Well, it's no ECW by any stretch, but I guess Extreme Rules will get the job done. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. Now, don't get me wrong, the first ECW One Night Stand didn't have an entire card of extreme stipulations either. Although all matches were under ECW rules, meaning anything went. I guess I just sort of wish the follow-up to it had more stip matches than just under half the lineup. Maybe that first show spoiled me, I don't know. Still, a tables match, a steel cage match, an Iron Man match, an Extreme Rules match with women, and a shark cage match. I guess that'll work. Not to mention a couple of tag title matches with the least likely challengers, a couple of singles titles on the line, and a pair of grudge matches even things out. This should be a pleasant surprise of a good non-major. And it better be. I have to improve on the 4 and 6 job I did with Money in the Bank. So, here are my official, unofficial, official predictions for Extreme Rules 2018. Let's start with the kickoff matches. New Day versus Sanity in a tables match. As this is a kickoff match, I expect it to be quick, decisive, and most importantly, one-sided. See, the New Day don't really do extreme matches. They're much too optimistic for that. Sanity, on the other hand, were made for this kind of match. Hell, they were in the War Games match last year. What's the most extreme match the New Day has been in lately? Yeah, I don't know either. So Sanity will pound them through the tables in record time. Andrade Cien Almas rematch with Sin Cara. Almas has been in, 2 or 3 matches on SmackDown since coming up from NXT? And all this so-called feud is doing is pushing Almas and leading to Sin Cara out the door for good. Oh, it'll be an interesting match, but we all know how this is going to happen. Viva el Cien! Okay, to the main card, non-title matches first. Finn Balor versus Constable Baron Corbin. Man, this Constable BS is wearing thin even a month after it started. It's been 2.5 years since Corbin won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and aside from a brief stint as U.S. champ, he hasn't done much. Finn, on the other hand, really hasn't done much either. I mean, yeah, he was Universal champ for 24 hours, but what's he done since returning? Now, Finn needs to get into title contention. Any title, really. And if he needs to take the Constable down a peg or two, so be it. I think Balor gets the win. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Now, why wasn't this a number 1 contenders match as it was intended? We know Brock Lesnar will be gone soon. Why not have Reigns or Lashley get their asses handed to them one more time before Strowman takes the title? Anyway, this is finally the time Reigns goes full heel like he should have done years ago. All that booing from the crowd will finally get to him, and unlike with John Cena, it will affect him and make him lash out. No pun intended. Lashley will take Reigns to the limit, but in the end, I think Lashley will win by disqualification when Reigns finally sticks his middle finger up at everyone who ever doubted him. Steel cage match. Braun Strowman against Kevin Owens. Kind of saw this happening, really. We all know Owens is scared to death of Strowman, and with good reason, mind you. But it's nice to see Kurt Angle promote the sort of nut up or shut up mentality needed for KO now that his buddy's on the mend. The only thing that would make this better is if there were no pinfalls or submissions, that the only way to win was escape. Both men are way too big to truly heft themselves over the top, but there will definitely be a few attempts, I'm sure. But in the end, Strowman's reign of terror will continue, and KO will probably have his foot literally in his mouth by the time Mr. Monster in the Bank is through. Then Strowman will turn to Lesnar and say, "You want to give me the title now, or do you really want to cower until SummerSlam? Your choice, pal." Alright, title matches now. For the Raw Tag Team titles, the Leaders of Worlds defend against the B Team. And you know, this just might be the time for Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel to break out of this funk. I mean, Bo hasn't amounted to diddly, pun intended this time, since showing up a few years ago. And Axel? He was one of the damn Nexus, and aside from Paul Heyman giving him his name and the IC title, he's been scraping the bottom of the barrel. Maybe this win streak is a sign. Maybe they lucked out in that battle royal for a reason. Maybe. These two former social outcasts will finally get their... Wait a minute. Who are they fighting again? Oh, yeah. Matt Hardy and Deleted Bray Wyatt, the guys who I doubt have any idea what they're doing at any given second? Yeah, never mind. I'll take the Deleters of Worlds. For the SmackDown Tag Championships, the Bludgeon Brothers take on Team Hell No. As I said 2 weeks ago, I really don't think Daniel Bryan and Kane should win the titles. But, as you've seen in my predictions before, what I would like to happen and what will happen are usually mutually exclusive. The thing is that the Bludgeon Brothers got so far so fast, losing the titles just might mean Harper and Rowan will be sent packing soon, and that'd be a shame, really. Still, like I said, Team Hell No seemed to be the only credible chance at the reign ending. I really hate to say this, but I'm picking Team Hell No to win the titles. Please prove me wrong! SmackDown Women's title rematch. Carmella versus Asuka with James Ellsworth in a shark cage suspended high above the ring. This sounds recently familiar. Oh yeah, 3 guys who don't fight in the WWE anymore were in one last SummerSlam. I mean, seriously, Paige, do you not watch the WWE Network? It doesn't matter if James is suspended overhead. Unless he's thoroughly checked for foreign objects on his person before being locked up, he can still cause trouble for Asuka. And any trouble for Asuka means a victory for Carmella, one way or another. I mean, hell, James could probably slip right through between those bars. He's so damn skinny. Anyway, Carmella upsets the Empress again. Raw Women's Championship in an Extreme Rules match. Alexa Bliss defends against Nia Jax. Now yes, this is a match that is tailored toward Nia Jax, I'll admit. Alexa Bliss, despite her Harley Quinn getup, is not suited for this kind of match. And she's scared spitless of Jax to boot, even without these rules. But that's why Mickie James is around. With no disqualification, James is free to wail on Jax as much as she wants with no repercussions. It would behoove Jax to repeat her WrestleMania strategy, take James out ASAP, and then take out the defenseless Bliss. But then again, I think Bliss and James have already thought of that and have a contingency plan for that. Either way, Jax will be pushed to the back of the line, and Bliss will have to contend with Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. Bliss will retain. United States title match. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. The king of strong style, sidelined by a damn dog? Hey, Jeff, how about bringing a pooch from the compound to scare Nakamura a bit? Now, this will probably be the showstopper of the night, all jokes aside. Both men have wicked martial arts moves, both have unusual styles, and both have killer finishers. If this match doesn't last more than 15 minutes, I'll be shocked. But here's the thing, though. As cool as Jeff Hardy having the red, white, blue, and gold around his waist is, Nakamura really, really needs a title. I mean, after 4 unsuccessful attempts at the WWE title, Nakamura's flame has burned too fast, too quickly. And if he doesn't take a title soon, he's just going to be wasted potential. So, sorry, Jeff, I'm going to give this one to Shinsuke. 30-man Iron Man match for the Intercontinental title. Dolph Ziggler against Seth Rollins. Now, I never much like Iron Man matches. Again, I was probably spoiled in reverse by the WrestleMania 12 match between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels going to a 0-0 draw before President Monsoon forced an overtime. Iron Man matches always seem to stay tied until the last possible second when one guy gets that final crucial fall to win it. Now, having Drew McIntyre may give Ziggler the advantage, but then again, disqualifications do count as falls, so the Scotsman may want to hang back a bit. Both men are quite crafty if need be, and man, do they need be for this match. That's a toughie to predict, but I'm picking Ziggler to win, maybe 3-2, with McIntyre helping getting the winning fall. Finally, the WWE Championship. AJ Styles defends against Rusev. And it's about damn time. When Rusev came into the WWE main roster 4.5 years ago, I felt this Bulgarian brute had what it took to become the WWE Champion. While he had a few attempts at house shows while Roman Reigns hogged the belt, he was never given a proper title shot. Until now. Yeah, no more of this U.S. title holding. This is the big time. And while AJ Styles has faced Rusev one-on-one on SmackDown twice and won both times, A, they were both by disqualification, and B, more importantly, they were not for any title. Now, I am building up Rusev a fair bit, and you think that would mean I'm picking him to win, right? Not so fast! Styles has the speed and endurance to take Rusev's worst and give it back. And Aiden English, whom you would think would be an asset, might just end up being a liability in this one. And this just might lead to the end of the breakup of Rusev Day as we know it, which works for me. I thought English should have left with Simon Gotch, personally. Nope, as much as I would like Rusev to win, it won't be in this match. AJ Styles stays phenomenal and holds the belt. Those are my picks. Count on them. Or not. Your choice. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. See ya!